To write any basic program, basic statements are used. There are basically 4 types of basic statements. So first one is assignment statement. So assignment statements specify computation. So if you want to do any type of calculation or computation, these statements are used. For example, let. Suppose you want to add two numbers, then what you will write? Let a equal to b plus c. A, b, c, these are called variables. Next type of basic statement is control statements. Control statements govern the flow of control through the program. That means the program, the flow of control, from which line number to which line number the program flows, how the program will maintain the order. So to maintain these things, control statements are used. For example, go to statement, go sub statement, if then else statement, and, return, stop, for, next. So these are few examples of control statements. Next is input output statements. The input output statements control the movement of data to or from the terminal. That means suppose you want to take input any number, or you want to print anything, any string, any character, any number, then these statements are used. For example, to input any number, input statement is used. To print anything, you can use print or print using statement. Then read data, these are also called input output statements. Restore. Okay, so these are few examples. The last type of basic statement is declaration statement. So declaration statements declares certain specifications and conditions. So in basic programming, it may require that you need to declare any special type of condition, or you need to define any special type of specification. So for these things, declaration statements are used. For example, dim actually come from dimension, then define function, which is written as def, then fn means function, then mat came from matrix. So these are few declaration statements. Next, which is very important part of a basic programming, to write any basic programming you need constants and variables. So to understand these constants and variables, first of all you need to understand what is the character set. Actually, character set denotes any letter, digit, punctuation mark, or any other sign used in the representation of information in any language. That means to represent any information you need a character set. What type of character you can use? It can be alphabets, it can be numerals, it can be special characters. Okay, so alphabets means A to Z, A, B, C up to Z. Numerals means digits 0 to 9. Then special characters like minus, plus, multiplication, division, to the power, comma, semicolon, colon, equal to, less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to. Okay, these are some special characters. Then only these 52 characters are allowed to construct statements in basic. So in total there are basically 52 characters, alphabets, numerals and special characters. And hash and question mark can also be used. Now you need to understand what is a constant. So constant can be numeric constant or string constant. So numeric constant means numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and string constant I will discuss later. So you can use numeric constant in the basic program, but commas are not allowed in numeric constants. Okay, comma is not allowed. Then the use of plus is optional, but minus should be used. That means if you want to write a positive number, you don't need to write plus symbol. Okay, but to designate any negative number you must write minus. Length of exponent should not be more than 2 digits and it contain minus or plus sign. Exponential number. Okay, to write exponential number you need to use plus or minus symbol. No distinction between integer and fractional numbers. Integer and fractional numbers, in case of this type of numbers, integer and fractional numbers, there is no specific distinction. Okay, so here few examples are there, like plus 95 is a positive integer, minus 135 is a negative integer, then 62.5 positive real number, mean fractional number, then minus 0.7 is a negative fractional number. Then exponential number format is also given in the example. You can see. Next one is string constant. So a string constant is any set of valid basic character enclosed in quotation marks. Quotation marks means double quotation. Whenever you write anything inside the double quotation symbol, that means it is a string constant. Okay. For example, name in the double quotation, then 10 plus 7 in the double quotation. These are actually string constant. String means actually the set of characters. Okay. Now variable. Variable is a crucial part of a basic program or any type of programming languages. So what is variable? Variable means which varies. So it is basically a quantity that changes during the execution. That means during the execution of the program or running of program, it may change. Okay. Numeric variables. So what is numeric variable? It is a single letter of the alphabet or any single letter of the alphabet followed by one of the numerals 0 to 9. Okay. Suppose you can declare a numeric variable like a, b, c, or you can also write a0, a1, a2, b0, b1, b2 likewise. Or if you in a mathematical equation, if you want to write any number or any numeric constant as a1, you cannot write a suffix 1. You have to write capital A then 1. Okay, here see in the mathematical equation a1, that means you need to write a1. There is no place of suffix or superfix. Okay, so here example is given. Then string variable. To define any string variable, string constants are used. So string constants should be handled by string variables. So handling differs from one system to another. So to designate any single character followed by a dollar sign like a dollar, n dollar, string variables are used. Okay, that means if you want to define any string variable, you need to declare it as a dollar, b dollar, c dollar likewise. Now listing and editing a basic program. So listing means it actually causes the current version of the program to be displayed on the screen. Suppose you have written a basic program. Suppose it starts from line number 10 and it ends in the line number 50. Now you want to list few line numbers, suppose 10 to 30. So what you will write? List, then 10, then hyphen, then 30. That means line number 10 to 30 will be displayed. Okay. Next is editing. Editing means if you want to edit a program, modify a program. What type of editing? Suppose delete, add, modify. Okay. So if you want to do these things, okay, adding, deleting or modifying statements, then you need to edit the program. So how can you edit? For editing, you need to use the edit statement. Okay. So when this may happen, okay, suppose you have written a line which is actually not correct, that means there is some error. So now you need to edit it. Okay, so see here an example is given. In line number 10, let a equal to 2, then 20 let b equal to 3, then 30 print a plus star b, then 40 n. So you can see in the line number 30 there is an error. Suppose you want to print a plus b, not a plus star b. Now what you will do? To edit the line number 30, what you will type? You need to type edit, then space line number. Line number is 30. So you will type edit 30. Then press enter key. After pressing the enter key, this line will display it on the screen. Then you can edit there. Next is adding and deleting a line. So in a basic program, it may happen you want to add a line or you want to delete a line. So to add any line, again you need to use the edit command. Okay. Suppose if you want to add a line in between 30 and 40, suppose 35 is the line number which you want to add. Just type edit 30, then 30 number line will be displayed, then press enter, then type 35. Okay. Likewise, you can add any line in a basic program. Next is deleting. So to delete any line in a basic program, you need to type first of all the line number which you want to delete. Okay, here an example is given 50, then in the first bracket and return key, then 55, then and return key. If you do like this, then statements following 50 and 55 are deleted. Okay.